What's up, world? It's your boy King Will here. Today's topic, let's talk about being a father, or being a man, and a father. Because none of it is easy. So, first let's go on to being a man. Being a man, just simply being a man. Just waking up and saying, yes, I'm a man. I stand on my word. I stand for my principles. I stand up for my family. Literally, the hardest shit you can do. Literally, the hardest thing you can do. Man, there's so much on the shoulders of an actual real man that's not out here with the BS, is so much. So much on our shoulders, man. We gotta be that model citizen. You gotta be honest. You gotta be strong. You gotta take care of everybody else's needs. Make sure everybody's good. And then at the end of all of that, you're either going to be faced with the complaint that you don't have enough, or the complaint that you're not doing enough, or both. Man, it's weird that I feel like I have this gift to just be there for everybody and make sure everybody else is good. But for some reason, when it comes to being there for me or giving that same energy to myself, I don't know where to start. I don't even know where to start, where to begin, where to even, which direction to even look at to say, okay, this is what you need or should be doing or what have you. And the best way to navigate that, honestly, is to figure out what you don't want in life. That's what I tell everybody. Figure out what you don't want in life. It's harder to figure out what you do, all the things that you do, because there's still things that you like that you haven't even experienced yet. So even if you say, yeah, I want this, chances are sometimes you get some of the things you want, you don't even want it no more. So you got to be careful what you ask for. But make sure you realize what you don't want. And I don't want to live in chaos. I know I want peace, which would mean I don't want chaos. I don't want stress. I don't want drama. I don't want anything built off of lies. Because it all usually crumbles. Every bit of it. It all crumbles. So I would say build your foundation in your life is what I'm doing. Build your foundation on the things that you do want. The things that you don't want. Because just saying you want a bunch of stuff, that can lead to chaos. They say more money, more problems. Well, hell, the more stuff, the more material you got, the more problems too. More things you got to look after. You gotta learn to let go. Let go of whatever don't serve you. Let go of, you know what's good and bad for you. And come on now, if you have to second guess anything that you're doing, chances are it's not really that good for you. Chances are you're not on your purpose. Yeah, man, this being a man thing is not easy, because with all of that being said, now, okay, boom, you know what you don't want, but now you gotta realize that, damn, all this stuff that I'm doing, it doesn't come with a pat on the back or a congratulations or good job for being a man. Like, just like being a drug addict or a criminal or something, like, you're not really praised if you've never done this stuff. If you were never a criminal, if you were never a drug addict, you usually get the most praise on the back end after overcoming this stuff. So for guys like me who really haven't really done too much, crazy things in life, or been addicted to all kind of crazy things, like, there's not a lot of credit in it, in this lane. You know what I'm saying? You just wake up and do what you gotta do. And if you don't, that's on you. That's your business. And if you do, good job. You have done enough to survive another day. Wake up, do it again tomorrow. There's no parade. I'm the best father in the world. I don't get no parade for that. I don't get no help. I don't get nothing. I don't get nothing other than backlash for my choices of being a father. Hey, I want to be involved. Hey, I want to bring this issue up. And then the people that you're bringing this issue up with, the other person in charge, that's a give or take. Sometimes, oh, thank you for bringing this to my attention, which is rare. Most of the time, 98.9% of the time, it's, you are this type of person for bringing this up, and how dare you, and oh, you're just doing this because of that, and all this other stuff. So you gotta be careful out here, man. It's not easy. It's not easy. To be honest, I give props to the people. I'm not gonna say that, because at the end of the day, you can't give up. You cannot quit, because you'll just be a loser. And I know one thing for sure, two things for certain, is that I'm never gonna give up. Because giving up means giving up on my babies. I got 3 kids. That mean the world to me. And just thinking about how much I love them makes me emotional, Just the thought of my kids literally, makes me emotional. Because that is my world. That's my everything. 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 They're there to pick me up when I'm down. You know, they're there to keep me on track. They're there to give me this unconditional love that I'm on a endless journey to see. That's what my kids do for me. They like, I don't know. I don't know how to, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I just know that I gotta keep doing it for my kids. I have a lot of plans. I got a lot of goals. Some I'm very close to, some I'm not so close to. But then again, another thing I've noticed about life is a lot of times when you are in it, in that moment, you can't really appreciate either how far you come or where you're going or anything like that. You can't always appreciate that. But hey, man, you just gotta keep going. And my one and only driving force are my kids. That's it. My kids is all I got. My kids is all I care about. That's the only thing I'm putting. My kids are the only things I'm putting my energy into right now. Other than, little hustles here and there. Do a job, get this money, whatever. But, man, at the end of the day, the most rewarding thing I've ever done is be a father. Because the looks on these kids' faces, the feeling that they give me, the smiles, when I make them happy, when I'm able to give them that something that they want or have been wanting, man, it just does something for me that I have never felt before. Like, it's a feeling of completeness or something. Completeness, if that's even a word. Is that even a word, dude? But, it just completes me, man, like more than anything. Because, hey, to be honest, I've put a lot of energy into their moms when me and their moms were together. Thinking that, me paying attention to them, me giving them the energy and everything that they say they need and want was going to get me to where I needed to be. Like, it was like, dare I say, I was brainwashed to think, oh, women come first and you gotta put these women ahead of you in order for your family to thrive. And I don't know, in my experience, that didn't work for me. That didn't work for me. Now, I wasn't perfect in the situation, and neither were my mates at the time. Nobody was perfect in this situation. So there's faults on both ends. But as far as loyalty and unconditional love and stuff, I felt as though I have done enough and then some to achieve that from both of these women. It didn't all They didn't always look the best. It wasn't the most stress-free situations. I can admit that. But at the end of the day, in hindsight, they all know nobody was dedicated to me like Will. Nobody was dedicated to my kids or a child like Will is. So at least everybody can walk away saying Will is loyal and he don't play about his kids. And with that, I rest my hat. Loyal individual, don't play about my kids. Don't play about my family. You know what I'm saying? Family is big to me, man. Like, I'll probably get into this on another video, but I didn't meet my first family member, the first blood relative to me, until I made him in 2008. It's now 2021. I was born in 1984. 2008, I was, 22, 23. That's when I met my first blood relative. That's a big deal for me. You know? So needless to say, I don't play when it comes to family. You know what I'm saying? My story is my glory. I feel as though I need to package my story because I'm sure it can help somebody. But yeah, man, this being a man and being a father thing, bro, trust me. I know exactly who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you. Him. I'm talking to him. But I know this message can help a man or a woman that's either in a similar situation or a man or a woman that's on the opposite end of the situation. That could probably, maybe I'm helping them see like a different perspective. Like, yo, we have to cherish everything and everybody around us. Because this help stuff, it don't come often. People helping you with anything does not come often. It's few and far between. So anytime you have a rider, a loyal person, somebody that has proven to you that they are down with you and they ain't going nowhere, hold on to that person. Make sure that they are okay. Make sure they know that they are loved. Whatever that love is, hey, you ain't got to be here to love me. We ain't got to be in a relationship for you to love me. But you know what I'm saying? But knowing that I'm loved, knowing that I'm needed, knowing that I'm appreciated can go a very, 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 very long way. You know, yeah, man, I don't want to stay on here too long. But yeah, I don't want to stay on here too long. All I can say is it's not easy out here. So please love somebody. Spread the love.